Hello, I'm Tanya-Danielle and I'm a subconscious mind expert. I want to thank everyone for subscribing into Uplift newsletters. They've become so popular that I've decided now, instead of writing them, that we're going to start doing recordings because people are enjoying them but they have limited time. So today I'm going to talk about my favourite subject, and it's something that really takes interest to everyone, which is connection. You can actually see that we're hungering for that in our society, but there's a sense of disconnection with self and a sense of disconnection of how we're going to connect on to others and how that person sees us of value. Also, if you're running a business, you want your customers and your clients to see you of high value, and they've got to have that source of connection first before they move forward. Are you connecting passionately to what you love? Are you allowing yourself to set goals and then being able to follow through is a sense of connection as well too. A lot of times I hear stories of people wanting to start certain exercise programs so they have the greatest intention and the greatest love to get things started, and then the day comes when they've got to start this goal and all of a sudden they pull away from it. So I want to sort of talk about why that actually occurs and why we get certain experiences and what does disconnection actually mean in our subconscious mind. Now, those that are new to Uplift, I'll explain that we've got two minds, or we've actually got three, but the primary minds that we're going to be looking at today is the conscious mind, where our intentions and what we like to do is a smaller part. And then we've got our control centre that fires off automatically, subconsciously, without us being aware of. So we'll have an environmental stimuli, and then from that we'll set off a program. So we've got all these autopilot programs that fire off and also create these results in our lives. And sometimes we think these experiences are actually happening to us, when really they're triggers from our autopilot that we're not even aware of. And we have got a connection program that will function on a certain rule system and belief system and motivation filters. So let's take a look at what is actually happening when we look at what the experience is creating in the subconscious mind. So if we go up here to the board, you'll actually see like a flat at 10 stories high. And our experiences can be the penthouse suite or the basement floor. So if you take a reflection of your life, where are you residing there out of 10? Are you somewhere in between where everything is neutral? Or you're just getting through? Or is your life spiraling down every day to that basement floor? Okay? And how we can always tell what's happening subconsciously is that emotions trigger off in our lives to let us know whether we're residing low or high. So if I'm residing in anger or frustration because at the end of the day I'm not getting that experience or I'm not getting that value from someone, then I'll end up in the basement floor. Anger is a trigger, and every emotion that we have means something to us. So if anger triggers off, it's a feeling of not feeling in control or not feeling significant or valued by others. So every emotion gives us a meaning of what is happening in our lives. But what we tend to do is suppress it and compress it. So it's like a band-aid effect that keeps winding up until there's no give. And that's why we end up in the basement floor instead of creating these penthouse experiences. But this is where we can't lie to ourselves, because our subconscious mind has got those filters that will trigger off. And then we'll create the emotion behind it, and then it will always take us to the floor of experience. So let's see what happens with that connection program. And I'm going to demonstrate this in activity, just so you can get an idea of what's actually happening subconsciously.